ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। हरि ओम। ओम अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं गुरुदेवदेव। हरि ओम। Welcome to our Atmabodha Satsanga. Today I would like to sing one bhajan. This bhajan is famous bhajan in our Chinmaya mission, Mahalakshmi bhajan. I will sing, you just listen. Mahalakshmi Jaganmata Madhusudana Priya Manamohini Mahalakshmi Jaganmata Madhusudana Priya Manamohini Adi Lakshmi Dhanadhanya Lakshmi Saubhagya Lakshmi Santana Lakshmi Virya Lakshmi Dhairya Lakshmi Srivara Lakshmi Pahi Mam Chanchala Sumangala Vasundhara Vasuprada Padmini Sunandini Niranjani Bhargavi Amala Kamala Vimale Harivallabhe Shubhe Mandahasa Chandravadana Sheetalam Namamyaham. Mahalakshmi Jaganmata Madhusudana Priya Manamohini Madhusudana Priya Manamohini. Shri Mahalakshmi Mata ki jai. Mahalakshmi Amma, they say she is in 8 forms. Adi Lakshmi, Dhana Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, even in the form of Santana Lakshmi, Vidya Lakshmi, Virya Lakshmi, Vijaya Lakshmi. They call this is all our wealth. We must try for Amma. What is the easy path, Swamiji, to get blessings of Mahalakshmi? Easy path is Madhusudana Seva. If we work for Bhagavan, if we love Bhagavan, then she will follow. Many people, they say one story regarding Lakshmi and Gurudev. Generally, Gurudev, he is not this Stotram Stuti type of teacher. Always he used to teach Bhagavad Gita and high Vedanta and everything. The devotees asked once Gurudev, why don't you worship Mahalakshmi? Why don't you worship Devi? And Gurudev said, you know, I always hold the feet of Narayan. I'm not going to leave Narayan. Lakshmi is wife of Narayana. I keep her husband with me. She has to follow me. That's why I need not to do separate prayer for Lakshmi because I hold Narayana. I am not going to leave him. She has to be followed. That's why he used to say, if we serve for Narayana, if we work for Narayana, Lakshmi will follow. Mahalakshmi Jagan Mata. Okay. Atma Bodha. Prayer slokam. Tapo bhikshina papanam shantanam vitaraginam mumukshunam apekshoyam atma bodho vidhiyate. Atma bodho vidhiyate. We have completed 61 verses from this text. Today, straight we start with 62, verse number 62. Repeat after me. Swayamantar bahir vyapya bhasayan akhilam jagat Brahma prakashate vanhi prataptaya sapindavat. Together. Swayamantar bahir vyapya bhasayan akhilam jagat Brahma prakashate vanhi prataptaya sapindavat. Swayamantar bahir vyapya bhasayan akhilam jagat Brahma prakashate vanhi prataptaya sapindavat. This is the sloka number 62. Swamiji, what Shankaracharya wants to tell from this sloka? The content of verse number 62 is, generally they say, Brahma is illumining entire world. This is the statement. Brahma is illumining the entire world. How he is illumining this world? That is the topic. Brahma Prakasham. In Sanskrit, if you want to know, that is called Brahma Prakasham. How Brahma is illumining this entire world. Acharya is saying, Swayam Antaha Bahihi Vyapya. Answer for that question. One nature of Brahman is Swayam Prakasha Vastu. We know that, it's already explained. Some student may ask, Swamiji, you said Brahma is illumining the entire world. He himself has the light, or he is also borrowing anything else? So he is, first of all, Brahma is Swayam Prakasha Vastu. He doesn't need any other light. Swayam. That kind of Brahma, no other thing has that kind of Swayam Prakasha. Sir, only Swayam Prakasha Vastu is Brahman only. In the last class also, Guru said, even Chandra, Surya, Agni, Ityadi Kuda, the Ityadi also, they are borrowing light from Brahman only. That knowledge, that consciousness. Surya also should be conscious of himself. Then only all other things will run. So Swayam Prakasha. This Swayam Prakasha Brahma, what he is doing, Swamiji? Antaha Bahihi Vyapya. Vyapya means he pervaded. Pervaded where, Swamiji? Antaha Bahihi. Inside and outside. Brahma Vyapya, pervaded both inside and outside. Inside and outside of what, Swamiji? Akhilam Jagat. Akhilam Jagat. Whatever you say, Jagat. Akhilam Jagat means there is no particular answer. How big, Swamiji? Whatever that student says, this much is Jagat, the entire Jagat. Akhilam Jagat, inside and outside. Antaha Bahihi Vyapya. Vyapya. What he is doing, Swamiji? Bhasayan. Bhasayan means he only illumining, giving light. Giving light. Brahma Prakashate. In this way, Brahman is getting light to the entire world. Generally, what we say is, and Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji also used the inside world, outside world. We also, as a spiritual seekers, not as an ignorant people, we say Antar Prapancha is one thing, Swamiji, Bahir Prapancha is another thing, Swamiji, as though they are two. We give more reality and importance to external world. Because we say, Swamiji, if you don't behave with them well, then they will punish me. Otherwise, we say, Swamiji, our relation should be good. And this is all real. This is called Bahir Prapancha. And in the same way, we also have one more world that is called Antar Prapancha. We don't give that much importance to Antar Prapancha. Why, Swamiji? Who is going to listen, Swamiji? Whatever I am thinking, whatever my ideas, whatever my feelings, who is going to, so let it. Actually, with respect to body only, we say there is an inside world, there is an outside world. But fact is, world is one. It starts from the thought called I. And I feel, I think, I work, my people, this, that, that extension will be there. So there is no boundary between Antar Prapancha, Bahya Prapancha as real. Only one thing is with respect to body. And moreover, completely we identify with this body. So we say, there is an inside world, Swamiji, there is another world called Bahir Prapancha. But world starts from the thought called I, Aham. We say, na, me, I. From that, everything will be built. This entire world, is it independent, Swamiji? Independently, is it getting light? Light means here light of knowledge. No, this is all because of Brahma Prakashate. The entire light is given by the Brahma. That's why I said the statement, how Brahma is giving light to entire world, that will be topic. He is saying both inside world and outside world, both are illumined by that supreme consciousness, Brahma only. And he is giving the best example, how Brahma is illumining the world. He says, Vanhihi. Vanhi means fire, Agni. Vanhihi pratapta ayasa pindavat. Ayasa means iron. Ayasa pinda means iron ball. Pratapta. Pratapta means you put this iron ball in the fire. After some time, this iron ball become very red, hot ball. This is the example. How Brahma is illumining entire world. If you ask, this is like Vanhihi pratapta ayasa pindavat. How fire giving the light to the iron ball, in the same way Brahma is giving light to the entire world. Now, from the example we can study, take fire one side and iron ball another side. Nature of iron ball, if you see, the color of iron ball is black. The nature of iron ball is cool. And it is very heavy. Very heavy, cool and black is iron ball. Whereas the fire, it is very red. It is very light. It is very hot. You mix both of them, Brahma and Jagat. And you know this ball will get red color. Actually, that is not its own. From Brahma, this light is transferred to this iron pinda, Jagat. This iron ball got the color from fire, the heat from fire, and shape its own. In the same way, this entire Jagat is Jada, inert. And this knowledge, you know, knowledge means I know myself, I know my mind, I know my intellect, I know what is she, I know what it is, I know what he is. This I know, we are using now. That knowledge is from Atma Chaitanya. It is as though fire from the light from the fire to the iron ball. If you remove that, this iron ball doesn't say any no. No, no. It cannot speak at all. We say take him away to burial ground because that is gone. That way Brahman is illumining entire world. See how beautifully Shankar Bhagavad explained with the example. You just keep this example. If there is no Brahman, it is just iron ball. Jada Padartha. It doesn't know what it is. When it touches the fire, it will get the light, it will get the color. And if you touch it, it is very hot, Swamiji. This is all because of Chaitanya's Sparsha. In the same way, in our case also, in the Jagat also, this is all saying, I am experiencing my body, Swamiji. I am knowing my mind, Swamiji. I am having relations with people, Swamiji. This is all because of that fire. If you remove this, this is a Ayasa Pinda. This is the relation between Jagata and Brahma. Keep this thought. Okay, that is the thought Acharya wants to say. He finished it. Everybody understood. Clear. Now they said, Swamiji, yes, Swamiji, this is very, very clear, Swamiji. As long as we keep that example, so long the thought will be here. And then among the student group, one student, he got up. He said, Guruji, I have a question. I have a doubt. Guruji said, okay, tell. What is your doubt? Guruji, many times you told, only Brahman is there. Brahma eva. Brahma ekam. Only Brahman is there. Many times you told. Hai ki nahi? Guru said, yes, yes. And you said in some verses, you must do a practice called Neti practice. Neti practice means not this, not this, not this. In the previous example also you have told, as the Brahman is one and iron ball is another one. as though they are two, completely with different natures. And you said, negate this what is not Brahman and you will reach Brahman. If Brahman is only one, what should I negate? How should I negate? Why should I negate? Why our Upanishads told neti sadhana? You must clear my doubt. Guruji, he said, okay, I will do. Puja Swamiji, Tejomayanamji, he said whether it happened to him or not, I don't know, but he created one story regarding this doubt. He said, when he was a brahmachari, Guruji, Tejomayanamji, when he was a brahmachari, he is working in a center. His secretary came, mission secretary came. He said, Swamiji, I want to tell one thing, you should not feel bad. Guruji said, no problem, I don't feel bad, you tell. Swamiji, we always want to raise the people in our mission or not, in our center or not. For example, today our center, if it has 100 people, visitors or devotees of Chennai Mission, it should grow 150, 200, 300. Slowly we must grow. Guruji said, don't tell all the stories. Straight what do you want to tell. That secretary said, Guruji, I requested my friend to attend your classes. So he is coming and coming. Slowly he dropped Swamiji. Now he is not coming to your classes. Then Guruji said, what is wrong? He said, my friend said, your Guruji is totally confused. So I am not getting clear knowledge from him. That's why I dropped. And Guruji said, I'm confused. What confusion I have given? He said, Swamiji, first day when he come to class, you said in your class, you are body. Dear Sadhaka, you are body. It has so many elements, so much of work and this and that use. He understood, okay, I am body. Next day you said, you are not body, you are in the body. And you explained how I am in the body. You are in the body. He was contradicting from yesterday's class, and third day also he came. That day you said, you are not in the body, but the fact is, body is in you. Body is in me. This body is in me. Not I am in the body. Third day you said. And fourth day he came, you said, there is no body at all. There is no body at all. So he came to me and he said, dear Secretary Saab, totally your brahmachari is confused what he is going to say. One day he is saying, I am body. Second day he is saying, I am in the body. Third day he is saying, body in me. And fourth day he is saying, there is no body at all. So I am dropping his class. So this is happened, Guruji. This brahmachari, these students also asked us, what is this? One day you say Brahman alone. Second day you say neti sadhana is prescribed by Upanishad. So you must clear my doubt. The answer is, definitely contradiction statements are there in Vedanta. When we study what we say, as though we give reality this Panchakosas. And we appreciate all the thoughts. All the thoughts by Acharya, if he explains about this gross body, we say, yes, Swamiji, we have eyes and ears and nose and tongue and skin and everything. How can you say there is no body? Slowly, Guru shifts our attention from this physical or gross body to unseen, unexperienced, total abstract state that is called Brahman, which you cannot say that is a limited body, limited mind, limited intellect, infinity. To conceive the thought of infinity also lot of Sravanam is needed. Many people, if you say infinity means we see the sky because we know that only. No boundaries, that is called infinity. How can the intellect can conceive that abstract thought? So it takes time. This is one. Second, Vedantic statements depending on different standpoints. From this standpoint, this is the teaching. From another standpoint, that is fact. From another standpoint, that is real. So there is no contradiction, but there are standpoints. From different standpoints, different statements, Vedanta will pass. That way you must understand. They say Brahman alone without second. Brahman alone without second. But we say, I am experiencing the word. Listen carefully. They say Brahman alone without second. We say, I am experiencing the word. Then they say, you must start doing neti sadhana. Whether it is Brahman, no, then throw it. You must throw the snake, then you will realize the rope. Because you are saying, I am experiencing the snake. So you only have to remove it. That false knowledge of snake. Because you are saying, I am experiencing Aina. So you must remove that snake. You will realize the rope. Brahman alone without second. So who is the problem? Student is the problem. Not Guru or not Vedanta. What is the problem with Guru, student Swamiji? He is saying, I am seeing the snake. It is giving fear. Whether I get salary or not. How can I feed my wife and children? If I become old, what is going to happen? You are experiencing, then sadhana will be there. You are seeing the snake, you are experiencing the snake. That's why they are saying you must do whether it is real or not, and finally come to the state there is rope only. Rope was, rope is, rope will be. Gurudev used to say. So that's a different standpoint because of where we stood. Where is our standpoint? In the why Swamiji, this much introduction you have given, because in the next sloka, that thought Acharya wants to explain. If you read straight, you can why in the first line he said that way, in the next line itself he is contradicting the first line statement because there are different standpoints in the presentation of Brahma. If you study in any Gurukula, because they taught us this topic, they say there are generally 3 standpoints will be there. One is called Samanya Sthiti. Samanya Sthiti means they don't know anything about Vedanta. General public. There is no topic of Brahman itself. Everything seeing, touching, smelling, everything is 100% real. And the next standpoint is called, that time if anybody asks, what is this world? Doubtlessly we say world is real. Because if anybody hits me, it is paining. If anybody praising me, it is boosting. So world is real. Next standpoint, they say that is called, first is called Vyavahara Jnanam. Vyavahara Jnanam. Second standpoint, they say that is called relative standpoint. From the relative standpoint, we say world is relative. It is not real, But there is a vyavahara with this world. We cannot avoid that. That is called sadhaka sthiti. That samanya vidyarthi become a student of Vedanta. Little sattva came into his intellect or mind. Little guru seva, little shastra seva. Thoda sattvika guna aa rahe hain. Then buddhi started thinking about reality, satyam. So that time we say Brahma is, we must accept it. World is relative. It is not for the sake of saying, but our understanding. We need word, that way we say. And the final absolute standpoint, paramardhika sthiti. From the absolute standpoint, they say there is no illusion also at all. They can say there is no world at all. There is no world at all, only Satya Chitta Ananda Aham Shuddha Chaitanyam Eva. If you say anything, that is a projection on truth. That's why these are the levels in the growth. Samanya, Vyavahara, Paramartha. Absolute, relative, and general. So this way growth will be there. Is it clear now? Our students said yes, it is clear. But it is an understanding, but it is a state of our position also. If you go to Tejomaya Nanji or any great masters, they listen everything, whatever we say, but they say as Brahma is speaking with me. They don't keep that division. This ignorant fellow is coming and asking me questions. Can we say or can we stand? No. We may say sadhaka is come. Other people, common people. Both are same, we are discussing. So that way, it depends on our growth. 63, repeat after me. Jagadvilakshanam Brahma Brahmano Nyanna Kinchana Brahmanyad Bhati Chet Midhya Yadha Marumarichika. Together. Jagadvilakshanam Brahma Brahmano Nyanna Kinchana Brahmanyad Bhati Chet Midhya Yadha Marumarichika. Jagadvilakshanam Brahma Brahmano Nyanna Kinchana Brahmanyad Bhati Chet Midhya Yadha Marumarichika. In this sloka, Shankara Bhagavad Pada, 3 statements for 3 standpoints he says. First statement is Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma. Statement 1. Brahma is completely different, completely distinct from Jagat. Jagat is different, Brahman is different. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma. Swamiji, what Swamiji, the difference between Brahma and Jagat? You said they are completely distinct, they are completely different, as though one is light, another is darkness. This is the journey. A spiritual seeker journey is, they say, from Jagat to Brahmanayana. Now, if anybody asks what is Jagat, including our physical body, we say the nature of Jagat is 3. One is Jayate. Jayate means which is born. Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Jagat has that. Jayate. Second one is called Gacchati. Gacchati means everything will pass away. Whatever. Hai ki nahi? No. Yes, Swamiji. Jayate Gacchati. And one more nature of Jagat is, Shankar Bhagavad says, the last word is Taina, Jagat Taina, Tishtati Iva. As though it appears, it stays sometime. Tishtati Iva he uses. Iva means it is an appearance of standing. Because every moment, every second, it changes. We may not notice. We may feel it is stable, but not so. Kshanapradvamsi, Gautama Buddha uses that word. Kshanapradvamsi means last second it blasted, next second blasting. Every moment it is changing. Actually, there is no stability at all. Changing. Juku jagat, Gurudev used to say. Einstein says it is a continuous state of flux. You cannot stay in this time, it is there. In this place, it is there. You cannot say. Theory of relativity, he said. This is the nature of Jagat. And we are seeing it is coming. We say it is staying, but they don't accept it is staying, as though it is saying and it is going. Our father, our mother, grandfather, grandmother, countries, kings, Vidwan Purusha, beautiful ladies, so much of wealth, so much of poverty, wars, calamity. Oh my God, how can we get rid of Corona? It is gone. This is the nature of Jagat. Jayati, Gacchati, and Tishtati Iva. Swamiji, okay, because it is our experience. What about your Brahman? They say Brahman is Nitya. You said both are completely different. This is completely Anitya, whereas Brahman is Nitya. Nitya, Mukta, Shuddha. Nitya. In the world, whatever we say, nobody will get that status of Nitya. There is no Nityatvam to anything, whereas Brahman is Sada Nityaswaru. Nitya Vastu Ekam Brahma. Vilakshanam means, what is Vilakshanam means? Complete contradiction. One. Second, Jagat is completely inert. Whether it is what we say, Jada Jagat, like Panchabhuta, they don't know themselves, Swamiji. I know about them, we say. This I know also borrowed this knowing knowledge from Chaitanya. When you sleep, this intellect cannot say I know. But Chaitanya is know that you are sleeping. Always knowledge means that this Jiva cannot pass the statement when he slept, I know world. But Brahman can say, I know this fellow is sleeping. Chaitanyam. So, the one and only Chaitanya Swarupa, Shuddha Chaitanya Swarupa is Brahma. This Jagat is Jada. Completely inert. This way also both are different. And the third one is, Swamiji, Jagat is Dukkhamaya. You say all Vedanta people that way only, but we are enjoying this world. We don't say that statement. But all Mahatmas, whether it is Gautama Buddha or any Mahatmas, they say Dukkhamaya Jagat, Dukkhamaya Jagat, Dukkhamaya Jagat. And Bhagavad Shankarpada in one verse, even birth is a dukkha, death is a dukkha. When baby comes, baby also cries, mother also cries. When the man dies, he also cries, whatever he do, and we also cry. Generally, we cry. And in between also everything sorrow, 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 dukkha, dukkha, dukkha. For everything is a lot of struggle, Swamiji. Everything is struggle oriented, strain oriented, stress oriented. Lot of efforts are needed even to remove a little problem. Even to get a settlement in this world, little settlement in this world. How much strain we put, we may say, okay, Swami. But in the big world, to get a little position also, it is getting so much of a dukkhamaya. Whereas Brahman is anandamaya. So that is Satya. Satya means always true, Nitya Vastu. Jnana, that is the only one and Chaitanya, and Ananda. This is Asatya, Jada, Dukkha. This way both are different. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma. Brahman is completely distinct and different from Brahma. And we say, yes, Swamiji. Yes, this is our position. There must be that, because masters and books, great books, they are saying masters in there too. And the next statement, Bhagavad Shankaracharya, he passes, Brahmanaha anyat na kinchana. My dear student, Brahmanaha, from the Brahman. Anyat, anyat means different, differently. Anyat na kinchana, nothing is there. Next statement is that. In the previous statement, he said there are two with different natures. We understood. Now in the next statement, he is saying, no, nothing is different from Brahman. There is nothing at all different. Brahmanaha anyata na kinchana. Only really speaking, other than Brahman, nothing else. Nothing else other than Brahman. Student said, I am experiencing this world. Other than Brahman experience, some world experience I am experiencing, Guruji. What about that? That is, Brahmanaha anyat bhati chet. If you are experiencing anything other than Brahman, anyat bhati chet, if you say, bhati chet, if you say, midhya, that is just an illusion. If you say Brahmana anyat kinchidasti, I am experiencing something other than Brahman, if you say, that is called mithya. This is like a yadha marumarichika. Your experience is like a water pool in the desert. Maru means sand desert. Marichika means water pool. If you say I am experiencing that water pool is like a pool in a desert. It is an illusion, an appearance only, that is not real. Only reality is sand desert, sand desert, sand desert. Brahmanaha anyatra. I am experiencing Swamiji snake. I am getting fear and sweating and everything, Swamiji. I am shouting. How can you say there is no snake? If you have that feeling, that is completely an illusion on rope. Some people in childhood, they used to say, they used to put one hand over here and they used to see moons, and they say 2 moons are running. Are you experiencing 2 moons? Yeah, there are 2 moons. He says there are 2 moons. Both are running. As long as you have this, so long 2 moons will be there. But other moon is complete illusion. One moon only truth. So if you say anything different from Brahman, because you are experiencing. The answer for that, why it is happening, Swamiji, the answer for that is because of mithya. That is an illusion you are seeing. But Brahman is completely different. When we go to desert, it appears undoubtedly. If a fresh boy in the desert, if he sees, he believes there is a lake. As I said, that is the beginner state. Samanya Jnana. There is a desert, on that there is a water pool. And he listens from a friend or teacher that, he explains the entire science, because sand is very fine, very, very small, little grains will be there. On that, if sunlight comes, because of that light refraction or reflection, that is as though as a water it appears, and he has some knowledge, he studied and everything. So he connects with, he says, yeah, it may be an appearance, it may be my confusion. That is the sadhaka avastha. I'm seeing it. But Jnani says it is completely unreal, because he knew the nature of the desert completely. So there is no chance for the world. There is no chance for the world, Brahman alone. This way, it takes little time to understand. First they say Jagat is different, Brahman is different, their natures are different, they're two different. And then they say Brahman alone, there is nothing else. Many people, they don't accept, if there is nothing else, why I am experiencing it? And the answer is, if you experience, that experience is a mithya, an illusion. How an illusion? Takes little time. And final statement is Brahma alone without second. Body also that only, mind also that only, intellect also that only. Different colors, they continuously change. My friend is also that only, my animal also that only, Indra Bhagavan also Brahman. From the Upadhi standpoints, manyness will be there. From Paramartha Satya standpoint, only one Brahma. Hello. Krishna Krishna Vasudeva, Krishna Krishna Vasudeva, Narayana Deva Deva, Narayana Deva Deva, Krishna Krishna Vasudeva, Krishna Krishna Vasudeva. Govardhana Dhari Krishna, Govardhana Dhari Krishna, Brindavana Chari Krishna, Brindavana Chari Krishna, Vamsidhara Krishna Chandra, Vamsidhara Krishna Chandra, Radhavara Bala Krishna, Radhavara Bala Krishna, Krishna Krishna Vasudeva, Krishna Krishna Vasudeva, Krishna Krishna Vasudeva. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādāya Purnamevāvashishyate. Om Shanti.